Alright, look, man. So Gavi said what's up. Gavi said what's up. Gavi said what's up. Bonucci. Why, oh why would you do that to screw over your freaking team? Why would you do that? Why the hell would you, because you have to do the mathematics. When Spain played Italy at the Euros, Spain dominated the entire game with 11v11. So 11v11, they completely dominated that entire game. So if you're now going to say, we're not going to play these guys who dominated us 11v11, we're not going to play with one man down, bro, what potential chance do you have? So I just think, at the moment that Bonucci committed that foul, they went down to 10 men, you're already 1-0 down, they're pretty much screwed. But the thing, though, is Spain had their chances, Italy also had their chances, man. But look, see, Torres is one of these guys when sort of Pep sort of first got him, was like, oh, who's this guy, and so forth. But I think slowly, he sort of went off the radar, but he's actually getting to the radar. Those were two very well taken goals. Okay, let's keep it 3 stacks. Those were two very well taken. Those are two quality goals. Like because remember, you're trying to score against a free kick Donnarumma. So that's first one. And I think it wasn't Oyarzabal. I think it was Oyarzabal that's made the cross. That little side footing into the bottom pocket, that was freaking money. That was freaking amazing. And also the other one, perfectly cushioned header over to the side. So this goes back to Luis Enrique and how good of a manager he is, and how people in Spain need to really give this guy some respect. Because remember, this guy was under so much pressure. He didn't pick any Real Madrid players. He didn't even pick the maximum number of guys. Because, see, the thing with Enrique was, I used to abuse him and insult him because I thought this, so I said, who is this freaking Enrique guy? Because I believed that Emerson did everything and Luis Enrique was just a side chick. But looking at just what he's now doing with this Spanish team, this is a Spanish team that doesn't have Gavi, Iniesta, David Villa, Torres, Puyol, Casillas. Like, the guys that really made them, that's golden age, that's run football, and they're not bringing in these young guys. It's like, you have to give the guy credit, and I think that, Spain are in very good hands. Can they win the World Cup? I don't know, but we'll see. So let's talk. So the streets are saying that Verratti and Jorginho got dominated by a 17-year-old prepubescent IVF merchant named Gavi. Not Jabi, Gavi. This is Jabi's long-lost brother. And look, so basically, I think so. Previous to Gavi, the youngest ever player was Ivoire Fati, but now they say Gavi is not the youngest ever player for Spain. And I think Luis Enrique was just saying in the quotes that he sees Gavi is pretty much the future of Spain. And look, man, I think, you see, there are various ways to view it because, okay, yes, fine, he had an amazing game. But you have to look at it in context. Because if you look at this over the 90 minutes, that second half, you did play against 10 men. And when you're playing against 10 men, it's obviously going to be easier for you to keep control of the ball because the team that have 10 men have to be much more compact and aren't going to press you because they don't want to give away spaces that they have. So, you have to keep that in mind. But him dominating Jorginho doesn't mean anything because I've never rated Jorginho. And here's the thing about Marco, because everybody wants to bring Marco down. Guys, there is nothing you can say that will make me denounce Marco Verratti. I don't give a damn what a Gavi 17-year-old freaking test tube baby does. He has a European Championship, so respect a trophy winner because you want trophies. He has a freaking trophy. And also, what matters more, a Nations League semi or European Championship semi? So start to talk about which one means more, European Championship semi or a Nations League semi? I don't know. Maybe you guys can help me. But look, man, I think for Italy, look, see, Bonucci deserved that red. Let's just be real. Like, when you have games like this, I want 11v11, nice and fair and so forth. But when someone is so stupid, bro, you only have yourself to blame. And Italy and Bonucci, you only have yourself to blame. Like, because you know sometimes whenever there's a red, they're like, okay, well, that's a bit harsh and so forth. You led with your elbow. And it seemed as if there was even a little bit of intent in you trying to freaking elbow freaking Busquets. And remember, this is Busquets, a guy, if you blow him, he's going to cry and fall over. This is the same Busquets who Tego Motta just sort of like brushed past him, and then he basically fell down and basically got him sent off in that 2010 UCL semi-second leg that your boy Uncle Mo won. So, I mean, why did he give him a chance? But the thing that Italy had opportunities. Italy had opportunities. Chiesa had an amazing chance in that second half where he hits the bar. So they had their opportunities and they had their chances, man. So I think, look, overall, I think for Spain, they got their sweet revenge. And it's going to be interesting to see what Spain do in the final, because my thing is it could be Belgium or France. Now, that's going to be a quality game. And guys who are me, we're going to do that. Like, that's going to be a really, really good game, Belgium against France, man. So, and it's going to be a tough game. Whether Spain face Belgium or France, it's a tough game, you know. But do you know what this goes to show? I still believe that Spain match up better with Italy. And if you were to play that Euro game again, and you threw in, like, remember, this is Spain without Ansu Fati. Like, Ferran Torres, Ferran Torres is the guy. He's a good quality player, and those were two quality goals, but he's not necessarily the guy. So once Luis Enrique gets a fully fit and functioning Ansu Fati, and this Gavi kid doing his thing in midfield and so forth, bro, Spain can be in pretty good hands. This, like, guys, let's be real. Gavi, it's amazing to have that performance like that at 17 years of age against the European champions. So that's an amazing thing to behold. Are we not saying Gavi is the new Xavi? Is it the new Iniesta? No, we're not saying that. But all we're saying is, I think all praise needs to be given to Luis Enrique for pretty much doing a really good coaching management job with these dudes. And I'll tell you right now, if you're Barcelona, Laporta must be like, God damn it, if only we had Luis Enrique. But look, for where Italy are concerned, man, I mean, I think Italy would have said, man, if only we had 11v11. But Italy are one of those guys where even when they go down one man, they can still say what's up. And again, they had opportunities. They had, like, if Chiesa had just put away that chance, and we know that's why it's called Clutch Chiesa, it could have been a very different game. And you even have to give them credit for even finding a way of scoring with one man down through your boy Pellegrini, man. So, for Italy, you have, and the worst thing, it's freaking Bonucci. It's your captain. So the fact that your captain screws you over like that should be even much more aggravating, because literally, like, Italy would have known that, look, 11v11, we have every chance. Of course, Spain are going to dominate possession. Of course, they're going to have the ball. But I would say that possession is the most overrated stat. The only stat that matters is how many times do you put the ball inside that freaking fish nest, man. So, but no, I mean, Gavi's going to, I mean, like, we see, for your boy Gavi to have this kind of performance, my thing now is, okay, what is he now doing for Barcelona? And what does he now do for the rest of the season? And how does he now really build upon that? Because I think that's, look, Spain will never have that golden age. That, I think, is a once-in-a-lifetime golden age. But these guys don't have to try to emulate those guys. They just have to just be their own guys. So once, because Ferran Torres, this guy looks freaking more money. You already know what your boy Laporta is doing, although I don't know whether he's been found after what Salah did to him. But when Ansu Fati comes in, your boy Gavi, under the tutelage of Luis Enrique, who, I'll be giving it real with you, I'm now having a lot more respect for him. Okay, I'm suing Enrique, I'm sorry. I think he deserves much more respect. I think, you know, homeboy can say something, man. But yeah, don't, look, Jorginho, look, yes, of course, a freaking 10-year-old can freaking ball against Jorginho. Jorginho's is sells fruits. You watch your mouth about Marco. You watch your mouth about Marco. Okay? Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Like, subscribe. Stay black. He's still a European Championship winner. Maybe he's, you know. Become a Patreon member. Get access to exclusive videos and also get access to the podcast of the Saturday and the Sunday hangouts. Head over to patreon.com/halfwop to gain all these goodies while also supporting your boy HH.